Sometimes people talk about tawakkul, or having trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for how he is going to guide your life and lead you through things. But what I've often seen is, and what happened with me is, we don't really know what that means. And I feel like a lot of us don't know what that means until we're in a desperate situation. I did not understand truly what tawakkul meant until I was at my lowest. I kept coming up short, and every which way I turned, it was not working out. And it had to come to a point to where I did not know what the next best choice, best decision was for my life. And for a long time, like growing up, I was super controlling with regards to my choices, every outcome, because that's what helped me feel safe and feel, in control. It helped with my routine. And so when I got down to this point, I did not know what was next. And I just made dua and I said, Allah, if you know what I need right now. And that was the first time that I've ever said that. And when I was done praying that prayer and making that dua, going through the day, there was so much more peace and there was so much more calm around my decisions, because some people say like, oh, it is what it is attitude is not great. And I think for me, that is radical acceptance of whatever it is, Allah, whatever plan it is Allah has for your life. And it has been really nice, and it's been peaceful. And people think that it just means acceptance and trusting Allah. It is radical acceptance, meaning despite whatever he may throw at you, despite whatever he may take away from you, you still trust that he has your best interest at heart. And life is hard. We all go through different things and we all see different things and we all have our different struggles. But for me, it's been so different being able to take a step back and say, this is not for me to worry about. This is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm going to focus on the thing that he told me to focus on, which is him. Focus on getting closer to him. Focus on seeking him out ambitiously, and inshallah it will work out the best that it can. And whatever comes my way, good or bad, I accept that, because I understand that this is for my growth and this is better for me than what I wanted for myself. And my prayers went from, give me this very specific thing, give me this, and this. And now it is, give me what you think I need. And when I'm down, when I'm having a down day, I say, please give me whatever good you think that I need right now, because that would really help me. And I realize that even I don't know what I need as much as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what it is that I need. And being able to truly trust that is tawakkul. That's what we mean. It is radical acceptance, no matter what, ups, downs, ins and outs. And I'm just so happy and I'm at peace with where my life is going. And even though we all have trials and we're still going through trials, and there are a lot of things that I still don't know, I trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he knows what I want, but he also knows what I need. And I know that he will give me what it is that I need, because looking back over my life, looking over college and medical school and now residency, there has never been a time where I was in need and I did not receive what I needed. And looking back, I always had everything that I needed, even though it was a hard time, even though it looked like I did not have what I wanted, I had what I needed. And so having all of that, history, and being able to move forward and say, okay, I trust you. I 100% trust you. The release that you will feel associated with that by just relinquishing your control over what happens in your life, giving that to Allah, and being patient, and instead of asking him, can you please send me ABC, you ask him, can you make me ready for ABC? Can you help me prepare to be the best person for ABC? It is so interesting when you spend time with yourself and you're able to think back and you're able to look back and you're studying the Qur'an and you're seeking guidance from Allah, that you will be able to see how your life transforms from you making all the decisions, you in the driver's seat, to Allah being in the driver's seat. And now when I wake up, I used to say, how can I be the best doctor for my patients today? Like, what can I do? Now, when I wake up, I say, Allah, how can I be the best servant for you first? And how can I show that through my work by helping to heal my patients? How can I be the best vessel for you? And I'm really so happy, even though I'm not like super bubbly right now, but I'm really so at peace with everything in my life right now. And when you learn to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether you want to or not, you will eventually have to obey Allah. And whether it hurts, whether it doesn't hurt, after that is over, after your discipline has been executed, you will find yourself at so much more peace, because even though you fell into obedience in a reluctant way, He is still very grateful that you are obeying Him and you came to obedience and you came back to Allah. And something that I realized is I never want to ever be distant from Allah ever again. It's so far, because there was a time when I didn't know what decision to make and I wasn't getting any answers. I did not know what to do. And I broke down and I prayed and I said, Allah, please do not leave me. Don't leave me. I'm right here. Please pay attention to me. Please do not remove yourself from me, because that's the worst thing. We know that that's the worst thing. If He just lets you go down into your sin, into your bad characteristics, into your sin, into your nafs, there is no coming back from that. And I'm just so grateful that, all of my pleading, all of my begging, all of my everything, I was able to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I never want to lose that, because that's the worst feeling in the world, is feeling like you are speaking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and because of the sins that you've committed, that He is not listening to you, And so I would just encourage everybody to really try to understand what it is, what it means, what's radical acceptance, and really ambitiously seek Allah. If you feel distant from Allah, cry out to Allah. Don't say, oh, He'll get back to me on Monday at 3 p.m. because it's the worst feeling, and He will answer you, and He knows when you're in distress.